Disclaimer. I'm sorry guys, at the moment I am quite sick and I have to concentrate myself on tests which we have the next few days. So sorry for the low activity during the weekend. And I don't know, should I review the new mid-tier British tank destroyers and medium tanks like the Sherman 3 and German Firefly, as well as the Achilles and the Archer? Because at the moment, of course, you could see the HD model, but the biggest problem is this, the stats of the gun are mostly placeholders, so they won't be final, especially on the Firefly, because at the moment, how this thing shoots in this round of fire is enormous. It's OP as hell. Yeah, but anyways, let's start with a little view or a commentary gameplay of the Charioteer. Personally, my what should I say, my favorite tier 8 TD at the moment. Hey guys, it's Raging Raptor here, and today I want to show you that my favorite tier 8 tank destroyer at the moment in the game, the Charioteer. Excuse me. This is a battle which I am certainly provoked in with the fact that I play with some friends in the tier 10 battle to see how this tank destroyer performs in tier 10 battles. Because as you can know, this tank has the Royal Ordnance gun with 268 millimeters of penetration with his APCR round, as well as 210 millimeters of penetration on his HESH rounds, and even 105 on his high explosive rounds. Yes, I want to show you what are the big cons in tier 10 battles of this tank. And at the moment, as you can probably see, the speed is amazing with 52 kilometers per hour. Of course, the armor is non-existing. I have a camo crew at the moment on this crew, and I position myself here to get some sniper shots. As you also can know, this tank has a full rotating turret, which is simply amazing. It's just a little bit slow, but look, aim, quite good accuracy, and pop, 486 damage. Of course in high roll with APCR, but I'll take it. One thing which will happen now is I will also concentrate myself on the Object 140s, which are in the middle on the E5 position. There you can see that this gun is quite accurate with 0.35 accuracy, and that the APCR loses quite of penetration over distance. Because I have the side turret of the Object 140 at the moment. I'll try to shoot. Ricochet. Of course it is angled and it's probably not even the side armor. I can't see it quite well at the moment. This was of course below the gun mantle. This would have been a clear. This is of course in bounce. And this was again the gun mantle, so again a clear bounce. But you can see 3 shots on the turret and excuse me, every shot hit. And this is for this tank amazing, I think. Yes, our F3, which just was driving up there, just got popped out of the enemy stage 2 F3. I know I'm playing quite passive here. Of course I'm a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 battle with no armor, but at the moment you can see that I still wasn't spotted. If I get now my own take the control over, 390 meters is the distance where I shoot the Object 140. And it didn't spotted me, which is shows me that this tank has a good camo value. Just to take it over from the beginning in this battle, I make 4000 or 4400 damage, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's move on. I take the good speed of this tank to reposition myself to get shots at the Object 140. And I'll try a blind shot. I'm not excuse me, I know the cold. I'm definitely not sure if that hit, but yeah. Let's move on. As you can see here, I got my troubles a little bit with the flaws of this tank. The bad gun depression, which is only one of it's I think the biggest and the only flaw of this tank. Well, you can also say the 8.5 seconds reload time is quite long for that damage, but for that the gun is really good, and it's how should I say? I can trust that gun that it will treat me fine. When compared to the 10 seconds reload of the Centurion 7.1 with the same gun, this has a much better DPM, of course. And yes, I know, again I'm playing passively, going back to the stone and try, because I saw that the object 140 and the object 430 are coming from the donut, and not the donut from down there. And here they didn't spot me, and pop! Now it was good thing to know. In this battle I didn't have any what is it called? Sixth sense, so I had to guess if it was spotted. But here, again, a good shot on the enemy, and I think I can trust that I wasn't spotted on 380 meters with a good camo crew. And yes, Gotham. Like a Batman in Gotham City. No. And here, of course, I try to defend our arty, and another great shot with 440 damage. Here I'm not sure if it was spotted from the back by the IS-7. It looks like not, so I can shoot another, give another shell to this guy. Now I was spotted, of course. He isn't concentrating on me because he thinks I'm not a big threat, but here another great shot on him, and he is dead. Now in the next shot I will preload Hash against this enemy because it's so weak on armor. But again, another great shot, and let's see if the Hash is working. Nope, I hit the turret, so only a critical hit. Loading again APCR because it's much more reliable, and das will hit. Nope. But I was again spotted. What? Oh, arty. But I can't go back because my turret was already damaged and I repaired it. Meanwhile, our object 140 is killing the arty. And now, excuse me, I wait for this guy to shoot him, and yes, I knew now I will reload as fast as he will shoot me, so I can outgun him. I was quite lucky that I detracked him as well as he didn't have the angle to shoot me. Now I think the fail will start a little bit, but I can show you how fast this tank is. I think that the FV stage 2 is going after me because it was last spotted here on G2, but as I will see now, I was wrong. He was going for the object 140. I thought, yes, I'll take my speed, which is really good, as you again can see, and try to help our object 140, but I was too slow. But good mobility gives me again the advantage to drive on. Now my next thought is, I think the F3, because it isn't that fast, will go over the one line into our cap. This is my thoughts at the moment, and that's why I will now drive down here and try to back rape him. Because he only has limited turret traverse and I'm quite fast with this tank. But as you will see sooner or later, I made a good drive down here without taking any damage. Again, good acceleration. This tank is close again to 50 kilometers. Seriously. I love this tank. It looks so amazing, especially with the tracks. Like they're moving. I hope they don't change anything in the parameters, because at the moment I really like it. And then I see the fail. Damn, he's up there. And now, yes, I think he didn't spot me, so I lost quite speed, but he spotted me. Then my friend said, no, he didn't spot you, but he spotted me, so I lost here a huge amount of time. And this was the time which, yes, again I stopped. This was a big fault. Because now, of course he's only 35 kilometers fast, but I didn't had enough time to go again up over the H line. So basically, I shoveled my own grave while driving into here. I think in this situation the best thing I could have done was driving to the stones and do a roundabout with him. But yeah, dealing 438 damage with Hash, but that was it. At the end I failed quite much. Of course I didn't had Sixth Sense, which I only realized later on. But I think you can see that most shots I wasn't spotted, because otherwise the other would have killed me much earlier, or the IS-7 or the other mediums would have focused me much more. Yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw that this tank is quite good. In a tier 10 battle I made 3 kills. Of course it was a Kolobanov medal. And 4,400 damage. Or 4,000. Please, I'm not sure. At the moment, I also don't think that they probably won't nerf or buff quite much things. I think that the stats at the moment are final, because the Comet has the same speed, and it's the Comet hull, as you can see. The gun stats for the tier ATD are, I think, good balanced. It isn't that accurate with 0.35, but it's enough. With Brothers in Arms, it shoots 8.5 seconds. It has a real time of 8.5 seconds, like this. And yes, 8.5 seconds, which is good enough, I think, as a DPM. It's probably not a DPM monster. It isn't terrifying, but it's sufficient. And as you can see, slow but steady, he deals his damage constantly. And of course it has APCR shell, so it's a huge advantage to shoot at moving targets over distance. I didn't saw any problems with the camouflage on 380 meters. That didn't spot at me. I got a feeling, of course. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really sorry that I have a cold at the moment and can't do much videos, as well that the school is at the moment freaking me out a little bit, because only this and the next week till I have finally holidays. And I hope that till then I can also finish the Clan Wars campaign with the new tank, with the Object 907, and can make a review as well as about that. And I'm really looking forward to my first, how should I say, milestone, the 100 subscribers. And thank you guys at the moment for the huge help which you gave to me, and the good retribution. And yes, and again, if you liked the video, push the like button, make a comment. And if you're not subscribed, do it. I'll try to make as much content for you as possible. And as always, see ya on the battlefield.